Check out channelfireball.com to step up your game with videos and articles from the best in the world. You can use the code Gaby at checkout to help support this channel. Welcome. We're drafting Strixhaven. We're going to take multiple choice here because that card's really excellent. So is Kelpie Guide. Luis's deck was obscene. Like, his run was the fastest thing I've ever seen. He lost one game in the entire run. Like, one game. And it's 7 best-of-3 matches on day 2. Does renovating the basement include Luis finishing his computer? It does, Squirrel. It actually does. That is part of the plan. Ooh, there is an account, Arena Deal Daily, and it tells you when deals are happening. I need to follow that. Is there footage of Luis's games with the deck? There aren't. We played everything just on, like, off stream. So Luis has that screenshot where he has, like, the LOL highlighting over the pet, whatever it's called, pet selection, pet show off. There are all kinds of the games, correct. Nah, I don't think Channel's good and limited. We can take Test of Talents, which is an excellent card. Either Helix or Eureka Moment, I think, are the things that we can consider here. I really like Ether Helix. That card is pretty good. Test of Talents, the nice thing is that it keeps us open. It's an excellent uncommon. It's really good in this format against the big creatures or usually non-creature spells. It does keep us off of Quandrix, so like we can just continue being this, and if Prismari's open, we can end up in Prismari maybe. IDK turn 3 Brookstorm is pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, all these cards are really excellent. Like, Luis's deck, the reason it was good is because it was really consistent. It had really good top, and it had like 3 or 4 cards that ramped him in the mid game, and he was like, he could consistently make all his colors, so he never got mana screwed. He always had really good late game. Oh, look at that! Paid off, baby. We stayed open, and now we got a Rutha. No big deal. So my deck this weekend had Rutha, and it also had this 8-mana mythic called Magma Opus. And I actually got to copy it multiple times, and that is a sick AF combo. Magma Opus was a really, really messed up card. Hull is great too. Yes, I also had Hall of Oracles in that deck this weekend. And that card was really excellent too. I think I'd rather take the Rutha here, but yeah, that card is super good. And 2 bomb mythics that, yes, also he had like 7 learn cards or something. So, K-Town, thank you so much for the 29. I'm sorry, I almost missed you. I appreciate it. Oh, you've been playing it? I read the whole game description, Slubars. For games that I'm not going to play, I love like going to the wiki and just reading what happens. I just spoil it for myself. Start from scratch is an interesting sideboard card. I don't think we take it so early. Thank you, Marks. I was just talking about us. We're going on a little staycation next week. Some of the monies from Wizards. Which is pretty exciting. Do you think people overvalue Channel Unlimited due to its reputation? 100%, Memphis. It's not a great limited card. Like, it's good with stuff like Eldrazi, and acceleration and quick mana, but like going turn 3 or 4, sack my 2-drop to get a 6-drop is like not that good. I think we take Frost Trickster or Pigment Storm. I kind of like Pigment Storm if we already took Rutha. Yeah, passing the heated debate was kind of unfortunate. Your tweet promised baleful Strix, and I see Strixhaven in a picture of Blizzard Strix. I know, I'm sad, Time Twister. Why couldn't they just reprint it? They could have done it. They just chose not to. Like, how different would this format be? Oh, Baleful Strix can't be in this format because it's a Dimir card. Ugh. They could have done it, though. They still could have done it. Oh, is my mic peaking? Let me check. Microphone. It's probably Windows Update. I can almost guarantee it. It's just Windows Update. You do an update and they just go like, would you like to pump this up to 100? This sounds better, right? It should. Intro to Annihilation is a great card. So is Needlethorn Drake, but I feel like we're drafting Prismari right now. They should have put Baleful Strix in the Mystical Archives as the only creature. That would have been cool. I guess there's only... You're right. There aren't any creatures in the Mystical Archive, huh? Chat, for those of you who played Hearthstone Battlegrounds, did you see the patch update? What did you think? They nerfed the shit out of Quillbores. They are fancy bread. So we're doing Strixhaven draft today, and then on Friday we are drafting Legacy Cube. That's the plan. Take this as a red card, basically. Look at how open mono white is, like White Weenie, or like Lore Holds. Clever Lumimancer, Pilgrim of the Ages. I mean, this card's whatever. Yeah, so, okay. This is like classic Wizards fashion, but Legacy Cube is back, except they didn't really announce it. Like, if you go check the calendar, it's not on there. And it was confusing because I knew that it was coming back and I couldn't find it anywhere. If you go look at, like, the MTGO announcements page, the same page that has the... bug fixes for MTGO, they are bringing it back today. So it's just not well advertised. Negate, Pop Quiz, and Elemental Summoning. So Intro to Annihilation is supposed to be here, by the way. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so Chris, I think the problem, not to like delve too much into the Battlegrounds thing, is that the Quillbore update, like if you weren't drafting Quillbores, you were just dead in the lobby, and they just needed to make sure that the other tribes were like still worth playing, basically. I think I'm gonna get Pop Quiz. I think it's really good with Rutha, and I already have 2 negates with Test of Talents, even though Elemental Summoning is obviously pretty good as well. Yeah, Battlegrounds was definitely like force Quillbores or die. So, depending on what we get for splashing, we can either take Biblioplex Assistance to buy back stuff like Pigment Storm or Multiple Choice, that's pretty strong. Or we could take Ether Helix in the case that we get there on the splash, and that's a pretty... Like, I'm actually kind of tempted to just take the Eureka moment, actually, and see if we end up in green. Yeah, Ark, I that's where I was leaning towards too. Like, I'm going to take Fractal Summoning here. But I think there's a chance that our red is not super open, or we could be Quandrix Splash Rutha, and that also is an option. I really have no interest in going into white. Thrilled to keep the red-blue deck going. Campus Guide sucks. It's funny though, my deck over the weekend like wouldn't have worked without Campus Guide. I'll take this just because I think this is a better spec. Another Eureka moment. I'm gonna take that. So currently we are more likely to be... Oh boy, there's a Maelstrom Muse and the Strategic Planning. But we've got double Eureka moment, and there's a field trip in this pack too. There's also Retriever Phoenix, which is pretty good. Thrill's pretty good with Rutha. It's excellent. It's truly excellent. Man, that Phoenix is so cool. Musinald is too good in your opinion. Muse is great. But I think Phoenix might be better than Muse. You found out that Teamer's actually really possible in the format. Yeah, Teamer's a little easier when you're like doing it as green as your base. I think I'm taking the Phoenix. I want to be hooked on Phoenix. Yeah, me too, Ark. Phoenix is really good. We're getting good cards. I think red is a little dry, but we probably get more coming from this side. Because Prismari Apprentice and like Elemental Masterpiece are both like pretty good cards here. I really like the Pillar Drop Warden too. I kind of like the Elemental Masterpiece. How's everyone's weekend, by the way? Did anyone do anything fun? Any action? You like the Warden? Yeah, the Warden's good. The Warden is better in these like Prismari decks that are slower, because if you have the really big instants and sorceries, you can use this to buy it back. Like using this to block a bunch of flyers and stuff, and then rebuying something back like Elemental Masterpiece is just like pretty good gameplay. You got your second 5G upload today? Love it, Doko. I hope you don't feel, I hope you don't get clowned. Oh, baby. Maelstrom Muse coming from this side. Yo, Gazel, it's been a while. How have you been? Oh my god, you went to a real movie theater with people and movies and popcorn? I'm gonna get popcorn the next time I go to a movie theater. I haven't done that in so long. That sounds so much fun. You got yours yesterday and feeling a bit clown today. My sister got hers yesterday too, Time Twister, and she was like not doing great today. I'm gonna take Maelstrom Muse. Good, graduated? Love it. That's really sweet. Yeah, look, this is going really nicely. We're gonna have some trouble on the... So like we're going left now. When we go back right, I think we might not get much blue. But we can take Heated Debate here. I think it takes a little bit, Doko. I think a lot of people feel fine the day of, and then it's like the next day it kind of like starts. But I think everyone is different. Like, ooh. Berry and books, but there's also a fractal summoning here. You went on a bike ride and stopped at a brewery. There was no one at the patio, so I stopped. I had my first beer outside in a year plus. Oh my god. Beer, that's how I felt when we went to the hot pot place. And it was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm eating food from a restaurant, like at a restaurant. This is incredible. Happy Wednesday, Riches. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me move these. Oh, wow. There's a Quandrix Apprentice and he's going so late. What the fuck? We gotta move these Eureka moments out of here and just like not feel bad about it. Our deck is looking wonderful. We just have to not get hung up on stuff like that. I don't like the Tome Shredder that much. I think the card's just okay. Pop Quiz or Spectacle Mage is nice. Let's debate, mate. Don't debate me, bro. We've got the Fractal Summoning, Introduction to Annihilation, and Spirit Summoning. So taking another Pop Quiz, and then our other learned cards are another Pop Quiz, which is nice with the Rutha. Also Phoenix, which is like, we'll take as much learn as we can with Phoenix. Yep, lessons get better with learn. Or lessons get better with Phoenix. Ooh, Kelpie Guide is amazing. Wow, what is this doing here? This is really late. The Stormkill Artist is also good, but it's not as good as Kelpie. Not close. And then everything else was just kind of garbaggio. Let's take the Kelpie. Strategic Planning, another pop quiz, test of talents, or teach by example. So we've already got double test of talent, so I don't think we want another one. We already got double pop quiz, so I could see us just taking a strategic planning here, because we already got double heated debate, double pop quiz, Kelpie Guide, and Rutha. It's possible we still wanted the quiz. I don't know. With Phoenix, yeah, that's true. That's a lot of threes. That's my only concern. Pillar Drop, Warden, or Biblioplex Assistant. I think the Pillar Drop's a little bit better. It depends on how big we want to go. This is just nice buyback immediately. This is a good blocker. I think I'd rather have this, because we got some good flyers too. Okay, let me take that. Curate or nothing else, basically. Sure, curate. We're not gonna play campus. God, fine. I'll put it in the sideboard just in case. In case we open like some bomb off-color rare here. Yeah, I missed out on the mana value. Missed out on it big time. Wow, this pack is not good. I mean, Frostbolt Snarl is like a... We could splash Bookworm. So bad. How do we splash the Bookworm, though? With the what? Campus Guide? I think I'd rather just take the land. 3/3 Phoenix at instant speed. Find. Oh, yeah. I guess with Environmental Sciences, it's doable. Okay. All right. I can do that. You've convinced me. I think splashing a Bookworm here is reasonable. If we find Environmental Sciences. If and only. Yeah, I'd much rather end up with a campus anyway arc, because campuses are just better in this format than the dual lands. The sometimes intercept dual lands. Bum bum. Esper!
Ooh, I see counter spell. This is my kind of draft deck.
You do indeed. Look at that. Look at it. It's beautiful. Talk to the hand, baby. Asper, thank you for the 58 months. I appreciate that. Does that mean we can do Eureka Tail? I might splash Eureka Moment if our mana's good enough. I don't have problems splashing Worm because it's like so late in the curve. But I don't really want to just jam green cards if our fixing is not great. So it's just Berry in Books or Pigment Storm. I love the Berry. Berry's also really good with Rutha. Elemental Summoning. I like Berry a lot. This card's just really, really good. Ooh, I love Expressive Iteration. That's amazing. And almost that. Wow, look at how cool this looks. Almost everything else here is not great. The Serpentine Curve. How good are we at Serpentine Curving? Meh. Not as good as Expressive Iteration. This is also really nice with Rutha. These are all Suxors. In the event that we end up with good enough fixing, we can take a Leyline Invocation. Campus Guide. We already got the Campus Guide and we would not play more than one. So no need for another Campus Guide. We take this in case we happen to find the Sciences and maybe like want to splash that, though it's not super likely. Yo, the Pasta Pirate, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, raiders. These are all bad. Thank you, Pasta Pirate. I appreciate it. How was your stream? Did you do anything fun today? I think Snow Day is bad. Let's just take intro. Ooh. I do love Quandrix Sludge Mage, and it goes well in this deck. I think it's better than the Serpentine Curve. Yeah, let's do that. Field trip to Splash Green feels bad, man. We already have one Pillar Drop Warden. I think now we can take the Biblioplex Assistant. No love for snow. I live in Colorado. That's a good question. Another Fractal Summoning or a Wormhole Serpent. I kind of love Fractal Summoning. We've got one Fractal Summoning, one Entry to Annihilation, one Introduction to Prophecy, and one Spirit Summoning. But we have double Pop Quiz and like 2 or 3 learns, I think. Let me see. Now we can take Teach by Example. This card's not bad with some of the big stuff, like Elemental Masterpiece. I mean, this is like another Rutha, kind of. Okay, we did not get there on the Splash, so we can take out the Bookworm. Yeah, I like it, Arc. We actually did end up with one, so that all worked out really nicely. This to the sideboard. So people took Environmental Sciences that aggressively, huh? Sideboard. Yeah, just this. That's for Volt damage mostly. I liked specking on the Bookworm. It does mean that we ended up without one duel in our deck, but like I think the upside of the spec was worth it. Is it draft time? It is. Hey, Spider Charm. It is indeed. And then on Friday, it's going to be time for Legacy Cube time. All right. So this is 41. So the deck's basically almost built. I also do think that we're going to want to find a lot of times where we copy the Elemental Masterpiece because we didn't get there on like the top end of this deck. We're kind of low there. They had a lot of... Dude, Arc, no. I hate Monarch. I really hate the Monarch mechanic. I think it's terrible. Environmental Sciences is among the top 5 commons or so, right? It's very high. It's a pretty good card. I hate Monarch so much. Ugh. What did they add? Did they add like Palace Jailers and shit like that? Yeah, I agree with that, Memphis. It definitely plays better in Commander. I do not like that card. We're gonna make one cut. Prob Fall from Favor because it's a new card. But Fall from Favor has been new for a long time. What's the cut here? Some giant white flyer fall from Fable and the green enchantment that's a one-sided show until you're the monarch. I can't say that I'm looking forward to playing with those cards in Cube. I think it's either the Pillar Drop Warden or the Biblioplex Assistant. Yeah, I think so too. It looks like a couple people are on the Assistant as well. We can just cut that. That seems fine. 9-8. What's our split? That looks good. And let's take a screenshot of our deck. No, Cortana, no. I like Test of Talents. I mean, I guess we have double Test of Talents and Counterspell, but I think we're fine. Beep, 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 beep. Bye, Canary. Thank you for the 3. I appreciate that. You're more okay with Monarch, but I play DT and Prison Deck, so maybe I'm a bad person. The thing I don't like about Monarch is that it's like a very swingy mechanic that turns games not interesting very quickly. That's my biggest beef with it. Like, you might be playing a normal game, then your opponent plays a Monarch card, and if they have, like, a way to block you from hitting them, like, the game just escalates out of control, and you can't do anything about it, and, like, that's it. That's the game. No, I still have to Arc. It's still available, right? For another day or two. I need to. Molly sent me a, like, what was it? A Tor brand deck that's like go pedal to the metal. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So that I can play quick and get the Faithless Looting Art quick. Because I wasn't super interested in playing the event. Oh man, this is not good. Hey Darius, welcome. That's 1 damage or artifact. We could just try to spike this and then hold up Test of Talents next turn. I don't even know if that's good though. I don't know if that's better than just playing like a Kelpie guide. Kind of looks like they want to kill it. That's fine. You could share your Doomsday deck, Kev. I don't know about that. That's not really my cup of tea. Let me pop quiz. We could pop quiz and teach. I don't think that's good. Let me just go pop quiz. We don't want to intro that. Fractal Summoning looks like it's going to be bigger than most of the stuff they have here. Though we're like really mana constrained is the problem. Expanded Anatomy also makes a bigger Kelpie guide. I don't know if that helps a ton. It's good, Where? How are you? Welcome on in. Boy, I really don't love getting Expanded Anatomy here. We might not have a choice. Okay, so we can hold up Counterspell or then Curate, depending on what happens. Alright, well, Kelpie Guide's alive. So they have Chaos Warp, Mascot Interception, Start from Scratch, Enthusiastic Study, and Lorehold Apprentice. So their hand is stacked. They're on all spells. Their deck has Explosive Welcome as something notable, Double Combat Prof, Lorehold Command, Rip Apart. Damn. They have a lot of stuff. It's not good for us. They're probably gonna... Yeah, they had Divine Gambit. Oh, okay. That is nice. These are instants. Okay. I think we just pass, and then we're going to try to teach by example. This is whenever you cast or copy instant sorcery spell until on the turn spirits you control can tap. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Which they only have that Pilgrim of the Ages. Oh. That's true arc, isn't it? And fizzle the rest. Part of the thing is I really wanted to block. Like, I really want to block here. And see if they go for it. And then if they do go for it, I just kind of get to clown them with heated debate. Hey, Molly! Alright, I might not teach. I might just... Actually, this is fine. Because I can just heated debate this clown. And then if they go for enthusiastic study, I can just teach. Yeah, they just went for it. Yeah, They now... Is that not how it's templated? Let me see. Oh, teaches next spell. This is not expansion explosion. That's good. Okay, well, we were going to take that trade there. I wonder why they did it there and not just here to save it. Which is weird. I don't know. I don't know, Ark. They could have saved their creature, but they didn't. They chose not to. So that thing's going to jump. Oh, wait. Hold on. This thing is... This thing's a 2-1, right? So maybe start from scratch is not the worst? Because otherwise they jump this. Ooh. Oh no, we don't have enough. Bummer. This is 3 less to cast on the target creature. Gain control target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Gets +2/+1 on gains haste until end of turn. So playing something on this board is like pretty risky for us. We're gonna have to start from scratch, kill that thing, and then curate to try to find a counter spell so that we can play this plus counter that. Whew. They got off to such a fast start. Oh, that sucks for us. Okay. Alright, time to find a counterspell. That does not work. 2 to the graveyard. Ah, we're dubs. If we play this and bin Expanded Anatomy. I know it has reach, Duke. It doesn't matter. They have this card in hand. Okay. KKK. Not dead. So this is next spell you cast. Is teach a sorcery? No, it's an instant. Which one are we putting down first? We want... If I put this first, this goes second, this resolves first. Yeah, so we want this one. I think, and then this one. I might be wrong. Oh, I think I messed it up. No, I did it right. Okay, cool. So they don't have something to play on here, and we can't really play Mascot Interception. Yeah, I want them to draw the non-haster first, so it all worked out. This is really awkward, yo, because they have a stupid... We have a bunch of negates in this deck, Molly, so... Like, the out would be for us to play Maelstrom Muse plus have negate up, but I can't play anything. We're kind of locked right now. They're going to pay to get this back and then replay it. And then we have another problem because then I have to bury again. The problem with doing that and then burying is that we go down to like 0 cards in hand. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're very, very, very dead. I was just hoping we drew one of our, like, 2 negates. Not good enough. That's too bad. Sing the doom, everyone. Yeah, they went super fast, and the fact that they had a way to steal our last creature, like, we needed to be able to have more creatures to block, but being at 2 doesn't help when you're in that situation. We got clowned. The deck does have, like, double Tested Talents and a counterspell, so if at any point we drew that plus played the Muse, we were fine. But then they just had a lot of creatures, so I don't think we were going to get out of that one. Oh, I would love to just clown this thing instantly. Rakdos merely goes brrr. Boros goes brrr. They went fast. Pedal to the metal. If they don't play another creature, we might be able to multiple choice away their... Oh no, they have a Frost Trickster, and that's a really unfortunate for us to bounce. Unfortunate one for us to bounce. We can play Kelpie Guide, pass with Test of Talents. I just don't think we really want to do that with a Frost Trickster, and we don't really want to pick up Maelstrom Muse. Sure. Oh, I guess we could skip it. Oh, this is gonna work out fine though. Is Muse still bugged? I did not know it was bugged. Elemental Masterpiece, Eureka Moment, Bury in Books, Elemental Summoning, and Elemental Expressionist. They have a lot of stuff. Dreamstrix, Retriever Phoenix. Okay. Where are we at if we... Because we can play Pledge Mage and get the discount over there. And if we don't attack with Kelpie Guide, we get to multiple choice plus Quandrix Pledge Mage. Attack with Expressionist and we can go Pledge Mage into multiple choice, right? You mean Maelstrom Muse, right? But yeah, we can. We're going to have to skip the second step. I think it's still a really good tempo play, Beedle, so I don't really want to bounce it. No. I still think it's not great. Though it does block our stuff. I mean, their mana is like super like chunked up. I guess we could try to do that. I think I will. Just try to see if we can kill them. Thrill of Possibility or Bury in Books. Bury's going to be really good for bouncing their next big play. I think I'd rather find something else because I don't even have anything to discard to this. We know we want to cast that. Choose player, so we are choosing them. All right, let's see if we can just kind of tempo them out. You've probably been it. Yeah, it's just kind of awkward with our hand. Ooh. We don't even have to attack with Kelpie Guide so that they don't have good blocks. So they do have Bury, but they can't cast it. So we can hit with this and this. Get the discount. Not attack with Kelpie Guide. Okay. So now they're in a spot where they have to... Yeah, and now they have to like play one of their big things. Like they don't have the mana to play that. They don't have the time to waste on this. Oh boy, they're casting that? I think their play is going to be like Expressive Iteration plus leave up a Bury in Books or something. But that seems so ambitious. Bim! Hi, Bim. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's just a Dream Strix. I can only activate the ability if I have 8 lands. Okay. If I... Letting them learn is not even that big a concern for me, just because they have so many cards in hand. So if I do that and then I attack with everybody and they chump a 4/4, they're taking 4, 8. Oh, they might chump a 5/5 actually. So they take 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You like Bury and go. Okay, they're just off it. They were going to have a really hard time. I was just trying to figure out how much we cared about the Dream Strix dying. We could curate first for land and Bury during attacks. We'd be fine, Beetle, because the Maelstrom Muse gives you the discount when you attack. So we didn't even need the land necessarily. Like, it's going to be 3 mana during combat, no matter what. Even though it's not them attacking us, just because of the -2. Yeah, Zizman, their hand was really good. I mean, they beat us in the long game, but they just didn't have enough time for a long game. The Munchdown. Sure. Yeah, we'll we'll curate and see what's up. Oh man, Bim, this format's really fun. Totally understand not having the time, but if you ever do get some more time to play it, this format is super duper fun. It's my favorite format in a bit. Ooh. Yarding the Phoenix isn't that bad. I can go Kelpie Guide on 3. Like, I can draw Kelpie Guide. Because, like, the Rutha's not even that good to have right now. And then at some point when we draw some learn, we can just retrieve our Phoenix back. The other option is we don't really have that much to do on turn 4, so we could just, you know, draw the Retriever Phoenix. But I really, really want to get this in the yard. Do you have lessons worth casting? We have a few, Molly, but I think we have a lot of pop quizzes that would get some elemental summonings for like super late in the game. And I think we'd just love to get a Phoenix back instead. I think that would be pretty cool. What's going on? Oh, hey, Jules. Memphis, are you still here? Jules Lita is back. I think we can multiple choice. They choose to bounce probably their eager first year. We draw a card. We make a 4/4. Ooh, Cassiax. That works for me. Whatever her favorite is. Let's give her greenies. It's good for her toofs. I also would like to set up Roomba plus more stuff, but like multiple choice seems pretty decent here. Hi, Jules. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Sit. Good girl. Nah. We don't need that. Choose them. And we make a 4/4. Now we can kill the combat prof on the following turn. Maybe we'll go Rutha plus Heated Debate or something. We'll see. I know, I love how she runs off with them too. She investigates them and then she's like, humph. Unwilling ingredient, that's alright. Eager first year, also alright. I do love test the talents. They weren't into... So they do have something they can activate for about that much. Dude, Luis, me and multiple... I love multiple choice. Do I get more than one choice? We'll see, we'll see. Alright, if they try to kill my Kelpie guide here, we're gonna have to go for the Heated Debate. They're trying to flunk me. Yeah, and unfortunately it would be good enough. I could just counter it and... get to keep my Kelpie guide. We're at... Yeah, I think I'm going to test it. I was considering killing the combat prof just because it's dealing me a bunch of damage, but this also seems pretty good. Closing statement and professor's warning. Okay, good to know about the professor's warning. What else is in their deck? Rise of Extus, Doomblade, Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Everything else just looks like Silver Quill stuff. And a closing statement. Okay. Yep, their deck's got some stuff. It does for sure. The nice thing about this too is now we can block the unwilling ingredient, though we'd lose the Kelpie if we wanted to do that. It does get rid of the professor's warning from their hand. So I think they're gonna try to closing statement my Rutha. Yeah. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage. If we don't block, we have enough mana to play a Pillar Drop Warden, which does block a lot of the stuff. Plus, Heated Debate the Combat Professor. Though they do have the Professor's Warning and they don't have to tap out, which is a big problem. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, I can... You're right. I can definitely untap here. If I do that, what's going to happen is they're going to use the Professor's Warning on the Eager first year and we'll lose all 4/4, but then we can kill the Combat Prof, which I think we're happy to do. Because then this trade will still happen. Oh, shoot. That thing has Magecraft. Okay, so then this thing dies, eats my thing. But now they don't have any cards in hand. So we're still doing fine. We get to go play this. Heated Debate the Combat Prof. Plus play a Pillar Drop Warden. Ooh, that sounds fun, Arik. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. And then we have to untap this to play that. But now they don't have anything going. They can't really attack here. They can hit us with the Unwilling Ingredient, but next turn we can play Elemental Masterpiece. They can't attack anymore. Right. Oh. That is unfortunately... Oh, that's unfortunately good. This is 8 mana, right? 8 or more lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're so close. Okay. Play that. Kill this before he untaps. They still don't have attacks. And at some point we could crack the Warden to get something else back. Okay. We're good if they don't draw anything. The next one we can play the Masterpiece and I think we're in great shape. Oh, I would have loved if they attacked. Cool, cool. Okay. That does let them learn. Debatedly bait. We'll see what they get. They could have something interesting. Inklings don't help here because we've got the Pillar Drop. Scry Truth, draw a card. Yeah, that could certainly help. That pumps up that guy, but that's it. 2 to the bottom. Okay. Okay. So we are gonna want to... Let me do this now. Oh boy. That was a bad draw. If we do play the island, the Kelpie Guide will be able to tap some stuff. So we can probably start attacking with like... The stuff we can get back is Elemental Masterpiece, which copying that would be pretty sweet. Multiple choice. It's probably Elemental Masterpiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus Kelpie 9 is Guide. Or Kelpie Guide is 9. So if we get back Elemental Masterpiece's turn and not attack with anyone, next turn we can double copy that. And I think maybe we should do that. Because I can still tap one of their guys and then I'll have 2 left back. So let me get this back. NGL, I'm pretty impressed. Wait, what you talking about, BK? Are you impressed with how well you served the country? Oh, okay, BK. Thanks. Cool, I appreciate it. I can really relate to that because I'm probably the most humble person I know. Oh, man. Yeah, Kelpie Guide is 9. I was just counting the number of lands for the sake of Kelpie Guide. Okay, sure. Because Kelpie Guide does need 8 for the Taparino. More Professors of Symbologies. Hidden Ryo, have you ever seen Popstar Never Stop, Never Stopping? Oh boy, they got a flyer because now I don't have the... Sure. Yeah, thanks for linking that, BK. That's gas. Land means that I don't have to tap Kelpie Guide and I can just tap that. So I can go mountain and then teach by example. And then copy Elemental Masterpiece. And I'll still have the taps. Okay, so that was not bad. I think we do hit with like 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we tap that guy, and then I have 5 blockers. They'd have to send with the entire team before the unwilling ingredient gets through. So let's send with 1 guy. Oh wow, they snapped it off. All right. I like that reference, BK. That was good. Ooh, they're gonna look through my yard. They're gonna choose Elemental Masterpiece. I didn't like it. Just you wait. Heated debate. Okay. So I can still keep tapping Inkling with that. They have 4 blockers. I think I can send with like... If I send with 2 of these guys, I'll still have 3 blocks plus a tap on that. And then the unwilling ingredient can get through. You almost want to attack for 20 and force blocks. The problem is if I attack for 20, they can just chump with 2 things. And that's like 2 aggro. I think we send with 2. I think it's just 2 though. Sure. Because my blocks look pretty good still here. I'm going to leave that in hand. I wish I had a campus so bad. Fuck. Sure. Okay, they were off it. I'm not the normal definition of a rock star. I don't complain when my private jet is sub. BK, when are we watching Never Stop, Never Stopping? I haven't seen that movie in a while. I need to see it again. It's so good. Guiding Voice might be a scary top deck. What does that card do? Guiding Voice, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature learned. Oh yeah, that would be a problem. They would embiggen some of their creatures. I mean, we had 4/4, so it wasn't that bad. So I don't like playing this on here. It's like too bad of a turn to do it because you ideally want to exile, I think, your land. So we can just counter if they do something stupid. Okay, so now we can do it. So first one is put one of them into your hand, which is Burying Books. Next one is put one into your library, and I think we want to put Mountain. Exile. Or maybe, maybe I needed to keep 2 lands. Maybe I got greedy. And I'll have to pay by discarding the Elemental Masterpiece. Wow, never punished. Introduction looks good. Scry 2, draw a card, and then we have like maybe like some counters and stuff. It's true, Molly. I definitely got kind of greedy, but looks like it's... Do we have any more learn here? Not ATM. I would prefer if it didn't tap me so heinously. Definitely want the mountain. The pub quiz is interesting because the pub quiz gets us back the retriever phoenix. Like, I'm not worried about this guy. We have the 1/5 to block him. Yeah, I'm gonna bottom the pub quiz. We have other pub quizzes and we think would rather draw lands right now. Yeah, I got super greedy by keeping that berry. Hopefully we don't get turbo punished for it. We haven't gotten punished so far. We're doing fine. Out. Okay. Would have been nice if we got a blue source and had been able to counter that. We don't have enough mana afterward. We could do this plus hold up counter spell. It does block these pretty nicely. They can't really do anything past the counter spell or a test of talents. And then next turn maybe we can go Pigment Storm with counter backup. Like if they try to use a pump spell here, we don't even care. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Ooh, we got the other pub quiz, so that's cool. Gosh, we still don't have enough mana to do Pigment Storm plus. We could just pass with Berry and Bucks and like counter spell because we also got the pop quiz and we can get back the Phoenix that we want. Hooked on Phonix, don't attack. We're probably countering something here. Interesting. I think I'll bury this guy. And then if nothing happens that I need to counter, I just pop quiz. Yeah, I like that, Kesta. Because this is just like a nice block. They don't get any damage through. They're drawing this idiot in 2 turns. No dice. Explosive Welcome, which we have the counterspell for. Snow Day and a Mountain. Their hand. Oh, we take 2 Pigment Storms from their deck. Okay. Hall of Oracles. The Serpent. And Elemental Masterpiece. And then in the yard we take a Pigment Storm. There's 2 in their yard, in their deck. we are dealing them some good deck damage. Ow. That does deal me damage. Hey Ian, how are you? Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. We are just probably going to pass with Pop Quiz Counterspell here. Or another Test of Talents. So let me just go chill here. You'd curate for a land. Kind of like just passing. I guess we'll see. We'll see what they try to do. Let's see what they're up to. Let me see what you're working. Oh, what the f... Oh my god. It didn't block. It like didn't connect. Oh, fuck. That was awful. Okay, step 1. Yes. Yeah, I know we can't because this is an instant, right? It's 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're thinking about it. Oh my god, I can't believe we took 4 damage there for no reason. That was horrible. Since we can't tap out and we need to have the counter and the test of talents, I don't even know we want to thrill necessarily. We might just want to start hitting with Phoenix and just like next turn might be like test of talents plus counter spell or test of talents, counter spell curate. Yeah, we're gonna try to kill him with a burb. Yeah, so this we have to test of talents. Well, I need to have double counter up, Kesta. Hold on. Do they have anything that cares about their cards leaving the yard? Because I kind of don't want to take it from the yard if it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't see anything that gets it back. So I'm just going to say leave it. They have opt in their hand. Yeah, so Kesta, we needed both because they were going to go end step. They're both instant, so they were going to go end step, try to tap my stuff, untap, explosive welcome, try to kill me. They scried it to the top, whatever it was. That's true, Molly. Okay. That is kind of scary. 5 damage and 3 to any other target. What in the world did they do that for? Connect. There you go. Was it bait? It was bait. But they knew... I thought... Wow. I thought they knew I knew most of their hand, right? Yeah, that thing we need to Pigment Storm it. So I can still have Pigment Storm plus Counterspell next turn, so I don't really need to keep these lands. So okay. I don't have oh, I could have done it last turn maybe. Did I have 4 mana? Because I need to leave up Counterspell here. That's fine. But I don't think I had enough mana because I did curate, right? Wow, they really just cast that hoping that I might counter that. But why wouldn't I just counter the next thing they play? That just doesn't even really make sense. I think they also knew we had this counter. I feel like that's why they were trying to bait it out. Like maybe they didn't know what it was, but they knew that we had something. We can kick it off with this and then play Elemental Masterpiece, since we're not going to have counters anymore. Ooh, those are some cards. Hey, Quirion Ranger, welcome. One of them in my hand. Ruth is pretty cool with Thrill of Possibility. But I really want to cast Elemental Masterpiece this turn. So maybe we just take Maelstrom Muse. Hit with you. And then just play this. Because, like, now we have to watch out. If they play any creature that's power 3 or less, that's unblockable. That's really bad for us. So we actually have to put some pressure on here. We might have to sack the Pillar Drop Warden to try to get back. What did they do? So they had strategic planning. They took something. They didn't play anything. Yo, this is good enough, I think. Love it. That was an interesting match. See how good all the counter spells were? The counter spells were excellent. They said we didn't need 3 counters in our deck. Hey, Memphis. How's your food? What'd you get for food? The deck's looking good. We just played against the deck that had a lot of really big instants and sorceries, and we got to counter most of them. It was pretty cool. Japanese. That sounds really good. That sounds delicious. Julie is back. Hey, Memphis, here. What you want to give her? I have pepperoni sticks, I have the last kebab, and I have some milk bones. Oh no, that really sucks. That stinks, Janice. Little kebab, the little last kebab. Look at that. Last kebab. Oh, hey, Jules. Julie, sit down. Up high. Up high. Good girl. The longest of the dogs. The longest. What are we getting with this pop quiz? Blood Age General A. Maybe we should have played our island. That would have been better. It is a meat spear, basically. Good description, Eric. Yeah, that's fine. We gotta land. That's a 3/3. We might want to take a spirit summoning. Spirit summoning at some point will let us play like spirit summoning plus strategic planning, like on turn 5 maybe. Make sure we can trade with the Bloody General or like the Stonebrook thing. Because for now... Ooh, that's going to be good at some point here. For now, the Pillar Drop just blocks this stuff. But they might have a heated debate or something. And then next turn we might be able to do these two. Also, do we have a Strixhaven best of 3 draft? This is best of 1. Just because it's ranked and I don't know. We're playing to rank up just for funsies mostly. Ooh. That is a good one. Plumpkin, thank you for the 10 months. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Hype. Oh yeah, should we quiz them? We still have a way. We need to figure out a way to deal with the combat prof, but we can definitely do some multiple choice action here for 4. Another pop quiz. I think I'd rather try to... We can do better than pop quiz, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I want to choose you. They'll bounce the Blood Age General. And then no attacks. We have blocks there and blocks there. Oh, it might be that I don't have Cardboard Live on, actually. I have restarted the computer since last time I streamed. Hold on, let me turn that back on. That's on me. I honestly think we'd be fine to do this. If they have a combat trick, it's going to be kind of annoying, but the Spirit Summoning can trade with it anyway. Oh, that's worse. They got an Inkling as well. Hey! Hey, the Pounder. Teach by example. Would have been cool if we got a... like a heated debate to kill both their things. We could teach by example and then cast Spirit Summoning. That makes 2/3/2s, though that doesn't really deal with a combat prof. Alright, I think Cardboard Live is up again. And that also doesn't deal with the Inkling. We could go Kelpie, hold up Berry. Yeah, that also seems fine. And bury the combat prof. That's not bad. We could also double bury if we need be. I think I'd rather get the Kelpie down. What do we trade Kelpie for Blood Age General? I'm at 16. We're just bouncing that, and we're at 6 mana, so we're not that close. We don't, yeah, I think I will block here. Let's see what they do, because if they use a trick, I'm going to bounce the Blood Age General. If not, just bounce the combat prof. Oh man, they had another trick. Damn. They were patient. Hey Skinny, welcome. They have an elemental summoning. Oh, that sucks because now we might have been able to like pick up 2 of their... Yeah. Thank you, Scoony. I appreciate that.
Congratulations, BTW.
Thank you, thank you. I guess we're on the Retriever Phoenix and maybe get Elemental Summoning or Fractal Summoning from the yard. And maybe tap with enough mana that we can still play Spirit Summoning. The other option is to get Expanded Anatomy to make the Retriever Phoenix big enough to block the 2/1. You like that card, Smurfy? I haven't been like super impressed with that thing. Yeah, maybe the big burb is like the way to go. It's really bad. You know what we can also get? We can get Start from Scratch just to kill this thing. But we're going to have to deal with the combat prof that's coming. And putting in 2 counters on the burb is better against the combat prof because combat prof's going to be a 3/3. I think I'm going to take the Expanded Anatomy. Alright, I mean, we're banking a lot on this Retriever Phoenix living, so we'll see. Did they tap the General after blocks last turn? I don't think they did, no. Sure. That's all fine. Oh, boy. Yo, that is, like, pretty good. I'm trying to decide if we attack, then hold Dub's book. I think we don't attack. I think it's too reckless / obvious if we do that. But I think they might go for like a bigger attack here. Sure. Okay. So we get to eat the Blood Age General and bounce this guy and this guy, basically. And that's better than killing this guy because this guy can become a 3/2 from the yard. So block there, then bury. Target. Oh, hold on. It's teach first. Yeah, no, I got it. I always get confused. I always think this is expansion explosion. It's really tilting. There you go. You and you. Yeah, this is like the same card and it's the same mana cost and it does the same thing except it's just like slightly different. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so far everything's worked out pretty okay. If they draw something for the Retriever Phoenix, we've got a problem. But right now we don't have a problem yet. Strategic planning. More Thrill of Possibilities, another Test of Talents. We already have a Test of Talents. I guess it's just Thrill and then find something to discard to it eventually. Dub's Test. I think I'd rather Thrill and try to find our like elemental summonings and stuff. Or like more learn cards. Hey Siriana, welcome. You liked all the tests? Because what I wanted to do here is just go Spirit Summoning. And then not attack with the Burb. You also just gave Thrill in general. Yeah, maybe I should have taken double test. It felt so reactive. You know? Oh boy, they're scrying upkeep, but they're manually tapping. If they're going for Heated Debate, Test of Talents can't counter that. They scry to the top. Ooh, woo. Did we do the opening over the weekend? What do you mean the opening? What's the opening mean? Target creature blocks this turn of... Oh, the open. Oh, yes. Sorry. I did do the open over the weekend. I actually cashed it. Yay. Made something narrow. I thought... I was thinking about open in terms of like pack opening. And it just didn't make a lot of sense. I was very confused. I know, get that bread. We're gonna do a staycation without monies. That's pretty cool. I don't want to let them learn, yo. That sounds not great. Yeah, I thought about it, Molly, and I didn't like it. We're gonna get an academic dispute. They have some scary looking mythic in there. And this from the yard. Oh no, Sirana, I hope you're feeling better. That's kind of too spooky for me. Okay, well, it worked out that we drew a land, so we get to discard this and maybe we find something gassy. That is not bad. We can Heated Debate the combat prof and start attacking with the Retriever Phoenix. If they hit me back, I think we will trade with a 3/2. But like... Yeah, my attacks are still not good. Maybe that means I just chill for a little bit. But I do like having these two cards. These are good. Spirits you control get +1/+1 and have trample and haste. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, exile it. If you do create a token that's a copy of that creature, accept it to spirit in addition to its other types, and it has when this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to your graveyard. Nope. You knew that was a must counter because it had too much text. You didn't really have to read it. It just had too much text. Oh, baby. Now I like my attacks. Now I have good attacks. So now I just have to play this, though. I don't have attacks with Phoenix yet, is a keyword. That's super cool, Unknown. Hype. I hope you have a good last day. But I guess maybe it's better to wish you a good start to the new jobbers. You think you attack anyways? To take 3 back? They go to 12. Eee. We lose this race. We do have the heated debate, which does change things. I kind of agree, Ian. We can send with these 2 and send these guys, keep these guys back. Like, this is also fine. Obviously, the Pilgrim of Ages trades for value, but they're also trying to scry every turn. So, like, if they do buy the Pilgrim back, that's a turn that they don't get to scry, which is something. The heck? Hey, Rob, I'm good. How are you? Oh, they drew another Pilgrim of the Ages to get the 6th land so they can buy back the Pilgrim of the Ages at the end of their turn. Cute. With that, I don't actually even think we need to kill this. It's such a buy a village, play a village, because this just blocks it. Like, get in there, Retriever Phoenix. No problem with that. Ooh, that sounds really good, Rob. I wanted to... The other day I was looking up recipes to make arroz con pollo. It sounded so good. That is not a problem. Okay, so we really don't want this combat prof to be able to block us next turn. So I think this is a good turn to kill it. We know it's going to work too. The Maelstrom Muse doesn't actually change the clock. It would change it if they find a removal spell for the Retriever Phoenix, but only if they do that. I have block here, block there, and I get to play this. So I think we still have good enough blocks if we send both of these and play the Quandrix. I don't think I would have sent it if we didn't draw the Quandrix Pudge Mage, though. I think that would have been bad. Because then they get a removal spell for this. I block there, and they hit me for 6. They can, like, maybe find a pump spell to kill me or something. Or if they draw Flyer, true, because now we have lethal with this guy, too. Yeah. Why don't you look at that? Love it. We're 4-1. This is a good deck. I like this deck. I wish we had a little more, like, oomph. We're missing a little oomph in this deck. We got a lot of cheap stuff, but, like, don't have a big finish. Like, I would have liked another one of these, maybe. Or... I don't know, like explosive welcome or something like that. Oh, magma opus. I don't want to get greedy enough to ask for that. That's like a little asking for too much. Duck dingus. It's a good name. Magma opuses. Cards are really good. So let's not expressive iteration yet. We can do that next turn if we want. Let's look at the top 3. Ooh. And the rest go in the graveyard. So we could use the first pop quiz to get back the Retriever Phoenix, and we can do that next turn. And then next turn we could just, like, we can take Island to hand and go Island, pop quiz, draw a card to hit with Phoenix. That sounds pretty sweet. I think we want to do that. I think we want to take blue source. Sure. We've been playing against Lorehold a lot today. Ooh, nice. We're going to get to go this into Phoenix into Pillar Drop Warden. Not bad. Yay. Boom. Okay. BCS, draw cards to herself, okay, make them draw the connoisseur play. Yeah, I could see that, Memphis. I don't know how much I haven't really played any of the best of 3, so I don't really know what that meta looks like, you know? Ooh, getting down this, like, Rutha to copy Heated Debate looks pretty nice. We could just go Island plus Rutha and then have test the talents up to make sure that nothing goes awry. We still have blocks on basically everything they do, plus we're protected. Next turn we Heated Debate, we have them negate back up too, depending on what happens. I have not seen Channel be cast in this format yet, in draft. I have not seen it. It seems pretty hard to make happen. Trying to think of, like, the best thing you can get is Bookworms. So, like, you'd have to do it on turn 3 to sack a, like, play a 2-drop, sack it on turn 3. I'm gonna block here and actually I'm gonna double block here. We've got the test of talents. They might have a second trick, you know, they do good beats. Jeez. Looks like a very normal Lorehold deck. This is honestly fine because Ruth is still alive. So all we do is... Oh my god, Ian! Holy moly, it's been such a long time. I hope you're doing awesome, Ian. It's good to see ya. Test as pug as ever. Yeah. No, this is actually all gonna work out okay. We get to... Yes, Ruth is gonna do some mad debating here. We're gonna go... Heated Debate Combat Prof. Rutha to pick up. New Heated Debate and just kill the, like, probably the Spirit. Since Rutha can block the Historian. They do have this, but we get to debate that whenever it comes back down again. So I like, we're winning this race. And also them casting Pigment Storm and Retriever Phoenix is just whatever. It's so cool to see you, Ian. I feel like it's been like a million years. At some point, as an achievement, you have to get Channel and Blues Unseen as something out. That would be so sweet. Okay, so we're definitely going to Heated Debate that Dust Speaker, so let me Expressive Iteration first. Ooh, that's really cool, 6 foot. So it's one in my hand, one in exile, one in library, right? So I think we want the curate in hand, the island in library, and this in exile. And then we play this from exile. And then we also just clown this thing because we really don't want to let that thing attack. And we keep jamming. That's really cool, Knights. I imagine the Modern Horizons 2 is going to have some interesting... Oh, here's the play. Look at this. Just run it out, but don't use it. I assume that Modern Horizons is going to have some really interesting rules questions. Sure. Oh, actually, I take it back. I don't have enough. I thought I had 4 mana. Never mind. I thought I had just enough mana to curate and pick it up, but I don't. So I think maybe our Ruth is about to die here, which is not that big a deal, actually. Sure. I thought I had 4 mana so that I could curate and pick up, because that was the plan. I just wanted to pick it up in response. God, burying this and locking down their next, like, 2 draw steps down sounds super appealing. Yeah, me too, Molly. Me too. It's not even that it's that good. It's just so bad for them to draw it. It's just so terrible, you know? Okay. I might not pop quiz yet in case they feel like attacking and not without knowing if I have a spell. Like, I might be able to juke them. I think fractal summoning. Is fractal summoning or expanded anatomy? They're at 8. Expanded anatomy does change our clock. Alright, it worked. It's true. If they don't have anything else, it could be. I guess it depends on what they play here. It's not too shabby, Louise. They're gonna have to chump here. Because then this gets that, and that gets that too. And they have some forced blocks. And they have 1 draw step, or... What happened to their shitbird that we knew they had to draw? Oh, they shuffled it away with Pilgrim of the Ages. Nasty hobbitses. Could have been not worth killing it for that reason. They needed to have had... Because they had enough mana to do it all in 1 turn, which means they're doing so bad. Because they blocked, brought it back, and replayed it all in the same turn. Bum, bum. Taxi! Thank you so much for the 60. I very much appreciate that. How you doing, friend? Thank you, Ian. I was telling the stream that we're going to go on a little staycation with some of that Wizards money. Ship some Wizards money. So we're just going to basically go... I think we might go to Vail in Colorado. And just like work from there during the week. It's like super staycation. But it's so nice. Because we also haven't left or done anything since the beginning of COVID. Oh yeah, we're looking forward to it. Lorehold is so hard to make work. You feel like, yeah, I agree with that bottom set. Lorehold... I both really like what they did with Lorehold from like a gameplay perspective. Like I think they did a really cool thing with how it plays out, and it plays very different than Boros. I also think Lorehold just didn't really get there for draft. It's just not that good. So what am I doing with your room after the basement becomes a new stream room? It's the baby's room! We're down a room. We're down a room in the house. Basically, I think what's actually happening is we're just turning Luis's office into our office, which means that we won't be able to be live at the same time. But yeah, we're up a human and down a room. 5-1, love it. Our office comrade, yes. We're up an entire 2HG team now. Hey, King Crab, thank you for the 49. I appreciate it, friend. How you doing? Welcome. So does that mean there'll be more co-streams? Nah, it just means that we can't be live at the same time. That's more likely what's gonna happen. Let me keep this. Yeah, let's kick it off with Island. We probably do want to thrill here, but we don't have to decide yet, I guess. Because I can bend the Phoenix and then just try to get it back with like a pop quiz or something. I'm just going to chill. They didn't do anything. It's kind of bad if they actually do counter. They have a test of talents and then they do counter my thrill. I'm just going to pass. Okay. Let's go expressive iteration. Let's see if they have a counter. I've not drafted Cody, no. That has not been on my list of stuff to draft. I don't actually think I've opened Cody yet. I just don't think it's happened at all. So 1 into my hand. I do think I want all the lands this time. So 1 into hand. I think the pillar drop warden can go into library. It's fine. And then this one gets exiled. And then play that. Okay. Little spectacle arena. I used to be so greedy. I didn't know. My hand looked kind of expensive, and I can discard one of them to thrill. I agree that what I did last time, the first one was like pretty greedy. I do agree with that. Do I want Intro to Annihilation or do I want Expanded Anatomy for the Burb? I guess I could just take Fractal Summoning. Hey Shadow, how are you? Welcome, welcome. If I take Spirit Summoning, I could also have Counterspell backup next turn. I'm just going to take a Fractal Summoning, I think. Get in there. Doing okay, hope you're doing well. I'm good, Shadow, thanks for asking. Had a really nice weekend, and oh man, I didn't like when they killed my thing. That part was stupid. See, now I think we can discard Mountain. Popper's doing great. Popper's doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. She's just chilling, living her best Julie Doggers life. Okay, we can pass with a bunch of counters and stuff. Yes, she is being quite long. I'll probably... Do we heated debate that thing or do we just counter it? I think I'm going to heated debate it. I'm going to regret it if they have a counter here. They didn't. Okay, cool. Ooh, pop quiz. Ooh, woo. I don't have any tap land, so I can just go ahead and play that. Oh, I could have ambushed Phoenix. I wanted to attack. But I guess I'm doing badly on this race, so I should have just gone for it. Yeah, ambush Phoenix would have been better. Alright, I guess I just have to chill. That's too bad. No, yeah, you're right. I should have ambushed. Ambush Phoenix would have been sweeter. Lightning Bolt. Yo, I don't love that. I think I have to test this. This is a 3. Oh shit. Their hand is it's embiggened. Monka freaking ass. Okay. the Barium Books deals with that. We'll have to counterspell that. If they draw land 6, we're done here. Yes, I do not like where we're at. I hate it. Damn, I don't know what we do here. Like, passing with counterspell's not good. We could hope they brick on land and then just play Elemental Masterpiece and try to raise them. You think you just play Masterpiece? I'm considering it. I'm considering just saying that they're not going to draw land because I don't think we can... Like, I don't see how we win the game if we just, like, pass with Counterspell here. Fractal for 3 is so weak, though. All right, here's my play. They're not going to draw land. Okay. I like it. I like it. We skated by that turn fine. So now we just have to try to like kill them before they can really fire off this stuff. They hit me for 6. Ward is fine. It's just kind of whatever. I don't think we double bury. Now we actually have to pass with Counterspell. You kind of like double bury. I'm going to get so clowned if the next play they make is cast Elemental Masterpiece. I was planning on like fractal summoning for 1, 2, 3, 4 to have a blocker and just attack with these 2. Hold on, let me make sure this taps me properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally not holding Counterspell, by the way. Okay, so now I will double bury. And then they hopefully won't be able to cast anything except the Serpentine Curve. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Whew. That was fucking scary. That game was scary. Sure, so if we double bury on the turn that they played the Spectacle Mage, what I'm worried is I'm really worried about the following turn where they replay that and they draw a land, and then I like, what do I do if they play Elemental Mastery? I just like die, right? Because I'm out of stuff that can attack. I have two. I know, it made my heart go pitter patter. They can't play Mastery on 6 lands if you bury the 2. Oh, I guess we know they don't have a land, so maybe. Yeah. Then they play Serpentine Curve and it's a 5/5. Is that right? And I don't have great attacks into that. I don't know, man. That game was stressful. I don't know. I don't think I played it right, but it was a cool game. I don't think we can keep this one, sadly. What's our blue mana situation? 9. They go first. Maybe I do keep it just to see what happens. It's really good if we draw the blue source. We've got multiple choice and Retriever Phoenix. I want to keep this. It's so good if we get the blue source, and we have one loss that we can spare. You picked a good risk reward turn not to hold up counterspell. I liked not holding up counterspell that turn. I did like that. I feel like we were dead if we just like passed with counterspell and did nothing else. We had no other play. On the draw, I think I'd keep. Yeah. Come on, baby. Oh, never in doubt. This multiple choice card is kind of misleading because I've never casted for not all of the above. Like I don't actually think it's possible to cast it for less than that total amount. Biomathematician is like kind of annoying against multiple choice. That is a little obnoxious. Oh my god, Luis, it doesn't have to be this way. It could be a different way. So much biomathematician. Ugh. How the game's going good, Crevice, although this game was not going so good. What do I do about this, bro? I guess I just let it happen. I'm going kind of wide. Aw, it's cute, Tomodachi. We need cheap cards against this. I guess Spirit Summoning, maybe. That doesn't seem like where I want to be at, but I think it might be what we need. You might get Anatomy. What do you want to do with Anatomy? Oh, you mean off of the Phoenix? Just to try to make it to thicken it? I hope that's good enough to block all these idiots. I mean, I am playing Phoenix this turn. We know that for sure. None of the other cards look good. The only other card I was considering was this to kill the Fractal, but that's so bad. No attacks. Bin curate. Could it be Test? We're playing against the Quandrix deck. They have a lot of big stuff. Curate does help us hit land drops, I guess. You've been cured. I'm not going to have time for it. I kind of felt the same way about Tested Talents. I'm not really sure what turn we're going to be holding up the mana for that, you know? I let chat trick me. I think we're in a spot where... Oh, Jesus. They're main decking that? Okay. I can curate into Fineland and to play Spirit Summoning. I don't think we have better plays. Come on. God damn it. We're just dead here. This is boss fight time. I mean, technically that was a boss fight too, but this is like for reals boss fight. Up once against the wall, baby. Love it. Good hand. Good hand. Man, I generally think Biomathematician kind of sucks, but like if their curve was Biomathematician into Biomathematician and we didn't have a single blocker, like that's gonna get there some amount of the time. I think I'd rather curate than throw, but we don't have to do it yet. Okay. If I go bin Thrill of Possibility and I draw a pop quiz, I could just get the Retriever Phoenix back though. I believe. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just play Kelpie Guide. No biggie. Yeah, always lore holds. We played against lore hold like 4 times this league. No blocks. That one can certainly be a spooky one. I don't think we're blocking the Lorehold Pledge Mage, but if they had... maybe. I don't know. We'll see what they attack with. Both. Chat, how chicken shit is it to not block here? I just have Test of Talents and Curate and Heated Debate, or like mostly Tested Talents and Heated Debate, and it just feels like they almost certainly cannot blow me out next turn. I'm just gonna chicken shit not do it. Okay. It's not that I like being a coward, it's just they clearly have a trick, and I have a lot of stuff to deal with it next turn. Alright. I want them to try that shit again. They did miss a land. They tried to do a little draw-in. They did hit it just now, but they did miss one on that turn. I think that's worth... think that one's worth countering. It's +1/+1 counter on target creature plus learn. They still get Magecraft there and there, but that's not really that big a deal. We also get to see what we're up against. Crackle with Power, Hall Monitor, Stonerise Spirit, and Illustrious Historian. 2 more Guiding Voices in their deck. And that one in there. We did some deck damage. They've got Crackle. Snap, Crackle, Pop. The Hall Monitor is super obnoxious. Sadly, I kind of think we have to block with this Kelpie guy. And I think we have to kill that. Hall Monitor's really... I'm on block and debate, and I think we're debating the Pledge Mage. I just can't take this much damage. The Hall Monitor is super obnoxious, though. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different way to deal with the Hall Monitor. We'll see what it is. We can start by curating and seeing where that leaves us. Yeah. Those are good cards. Hey, Tim knows. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I want to top both, I think. Because one of these guarantees that they draw some Garbaggio. So let me keep them both here. But I do want to draw the Berry. So this turn might be making my Pillar Drop Warden unable to attack or unable to block. And then attacking with a Historian. And I get to bury the Historian. Oh, I want to kill the 2-1. Sorry, the 1-1. The 1-1 is messing me up, yo. It's like really cramping up my style. Hey, Heavenly, thank you so much for the 28. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. First step, clown this idiot. Next step, play my mountain because my deck's expensive. No attacks. So they have this here. They have the bird. What's the best thing we can get back? Drawing a learn card would be pretty cool. Oh boy. I'm good, Heavenly. Thanks for asking. Having a nice day. They are... Unfortunately, I needed to draw something here. I need to draw like Elemental Masterpiece or like Muse. I just can't do anything here. We know they're drawing that. This sucks. There's just nothing in my yard better than the Pillar Drop Warden at the moment. No, they drew something? Okay, well, at least I didn't kill my Pillar Drop. Come on. Come on. Yeah. That sucked. Now they can jump the 3-2. So I'm going to block the 3-2 and take another 4. Oh. They're letting me just take 5 there. If they drew a land, I'm dead to Crackle, so it doesn't matter. I think trying to take them down a blocker is good enough. Sure. What are you gonna do, chat? We like turbo flooded at the end. Yeah, that's Sayed. We could have gone almost got the trophy, but we flooded. We didn't draw a spell for like the last 4 turns of the game or something. Definitely got our entry back, which is nice. Ooh, look at that. That looks really nice. Mythic qualified Gaby already has the trophy. It's true. I'm not playing this weekend, though. Not very unlikely. Mythic's Mastery. Look at that. Exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its cost. Exile Mythic's Mastery. What a cool card. Because, like, the event or thing that I qualified for is, like, standard. And I could spend a little bit of time figuring out what's going on in standard, but I really just don't want to. Historic combo shenanigans. It's a cool card. Oh my god, look at the mana tide. That is what you look like when you get mana tide. You're like, no! Like a vampire? Hey, Tpia, I'm doing great. How are you? Just wrapped up a draft. Let me actually wrap up the recording. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed another Strixhaven draft. If you would like to support the stream and channel, something super easy you can do is subscribe. As you know, when other videos come out, it's also totally free to you. Also, if you're shopping on channelfireball.com and use the code Gaby, you also directly support this stream. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See you later. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.